So this finance bill really causing a lot of tantrums, causing a lot of discomfort amongst people. I saw even the Githunguri MP, Gadhoni Wamushomba, going and doing a scripted. It looks so scripted, so cosmetic that she's now seeking opinions of the people. Do I pass it or not? It's just rubbish. Just trying to pacify and sanitize the actions of her party. But I always say, like, every cloud has a silver lining. Why don't we then embrace, and without a lot of furor, let's just maintain our composure. Let the MPs pass the bill, because now we will use this opportunity to bury them, to bury their political careers once and for all, because now we've seen what they are made of. We've seen that they can be called to State House and induced with a few packs and then told to pass a bill and do it, and this will only go from bad to worse. But if we are always being triggered, then we might miss the substance. And the opportunity that we are missing right now is we are just about to bury the political careers of many of these politicians. Like, we've already buried like somebody like Bonnie Kalawale. Bonnie, in his infinite stupidity, went to make a comment on Citizen, and then he was there saying, oh, other countries, they tax. Do you know what those other countries offer? Why do you think Kenyans are lining up, queuing up in their embassies to immigrate to those countries? So Bonnie, we've already finished. I mean, Nairobi, I can already tell you without fear of contradiction, Bonnie can forget Kakamega, because you can't be making such stupid comments. This is we are now at the at a crossroads. You can't be, as a politician, even in your bid to display your unsolicited sycophancy, you can't just be throwing impotent punchlines like that and expect that people will clap for you. No, instead of this back and forth, you don't get triggered. Let's embrace the opportunity that is being presented to us to end the careers of these MPs once and for all. Because let me tell you, even in a race, the person who starts winning starts from the beginning. So these MPs, already from the first 9 months, they've already shown us that this is their caliber. This is what they are made of. They have no substance. They have no value. They have no white matter in between their ears. So why are we looking like we are defending them? Why are we protecting them from their imminent downfall? They let people, if they want to commit suicide, we are just going to clap for them, pass the bill. And then now, after they pass the bill, Kenyans, we also forget that we have a very progressive constitution, where if anything that is passed there, contravenes our constitution, obviously it will be declared unconstitutional. So don't panic, let them pass it, whatever they think they want to pass. So that so there are many ways of non-violent protest, and Kenyans, you don't seem to understand it. For instance, this bill is a product of cartels who want to edge out other competitors. I don't know what, they want to kill farmers so that they import. So why don't you start weaning yourself off the dependence of the main products which are used by politicians to toy with your emotions? Number one, there is sugar. Number two, there is maize. Number three, there is wheat. Number three, there is those three are the ones. Those three are the main ones which politicians use to generate clout. You understand? So why don't you start finding ways of being less dependent on those as your staple diet? Why don't you look for something else? Look for anything else. I'm not a fucking nutritionist, but think of some way of surviving without these things that they are being used. These guys are playing with your lives, using commodities that are essential for your nutrition and diet. So why don't you find substitutes? Find substitutes that you can survive with. For example, you don't have to take sugar. You don't have to take ugali every day. Find substitutes. Find yams. Find anything. Yeah. But I know I have, so I'm less concerned when they start making all these shenanigans. So and then finally, there's this guy called Moses Kuria. Moses, I don't understand why anything that he tweets, says, what always gets prominence. So it looks like very choreographed. But his role is to troll you. He's trolling you. You don't have to respond. You don't have to share his crap on WhatsApp or on your Facebook pages or whatever, because most of the ideas that he's coming with are borderline delusional, they're borderline psychotic. They're things that can't happen in this economy or in any country. You understand? When you talk about banning people from using cow manure, you cannot even get there in the first place that you don't use manure to. Who are you to tell me what to use when I want to grow my products? So you don't have to share his crap. You don't have to fall for the, because you're just giving him value. You're just giving him a seat at the table. You're just getting him at the state house boardroom. You're affirming his position there. So why are you doing that? Why are you helping entrench his depravity? Why are you even helping monetize his lunacy? Why are you giving him that kind of credibility? No, don't share his stuff. Boycott the people who are sharing his stuff. So if it's these Tuko or whatever, or Kenyans, they are the ones who immediately they have to run with his crap. If it's Business Daily, if it's Daily Nation, boycott those things, bana. And then you'll find your life will, first of all, you'll be at peace. First of all, you'll not be constantly on the edge. You know, I told you in Kenya, we have to be constantly on the edge by design, because the politicians, they gain so much from distributing low vibrational energy, because then they know in our subdued state, then they can proceed with their lunacy and their primitive acquisition habits. So why don't you boycott those medias? You understand? Now, finally, I've noticed something because this is a residue of what Cambridge Analytica did in Kenya, and what the propagandists, Mutahingunyi, Now there is a new form of manufactured consent that we are being forced to comply with. So now when you talk about Uhuru, suddenly, because Ruto is a real cock up. Ruto is a mess. No, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that Ruto is a hot mess. We call it a hot mess. But now suddenly, when you criticize Uhuru, now there are people, like every WhatsApp group has like 3-4 people who are telling you, don't focus. Why are you focusing on Uhuru? You should be focusing on Ruto. Yeah, we understand, and we can do it simultaneously. We can criticize both simultaneously. Because these guys, it's almost like they want to expunge Uhuru's atrocities, crimes against humanity. It's almost like they want us to expunge it from our collective conscience, from our collective memories, that this guy did lockdown for 1.5 years, that the measures that they imposed together with St. Mary's degenerates, together with Njay Moturi, Nzioka Waita, together with chronic buffoon Fred Matiang'i, together with Dr. Patrick Amoth, Mutahi Kagwe, Kebicho killing children, left, right, and center, using the police, weaponizing the police under the guise of fighting the virus. They want us to forget all of that. They want us to forget that this guy, we are paying for a loan of 6 trillion. Nobody knows, which was not approved by parliament. So close to 6 trillion has been is listed as Kenya's debt and has not been approved by parliament. Yeah. So they want us to forget all of that. They want us to forget everything that Uhuru did. He brought this alcoblow, just trying to meddle with our social lives, because he derives so much joy from just, I told you, he used to see people having fun, and he was getting an epileptic fit. He went to Uhuru Gardens in Langata. He saw guys in Jaba on a public park. The next day, he's ordered KDF to go there to block that place. You understand? And he used to go see people, then alcohol blow. You remember there was one day that he was driving around Nairobi, he saw guys having fun, and then you remember there was this time Akina Diana Marua were caught in Thika Road, and there was a roadblock there. This bastard, he hates to see people happy. So I'm happy. I hope it is true that his phones were stolen on Monday, because I hope it's true, because now he can get to feel. But this is the dysfunction that he's created. All the money that he has stolen, it will not protect you. You understand? If you didn't create opportunities for others. Now, why do you steal 6 trillion? Where do you take all that money? Why do you have all that land? But it's good. Slowly, and I told you these days, karma is digital. You are going to be seeing the people who oppressed us. You're going to be seeing them getting their payback in real time. So in the meantime, let's those people who are telling us not to criticize Uhuru, hell do you think you are? Who the fuck do you think you are? We are going to criticize Uhuru and Ruto. Nyinyi ni nani?